你左边贴墙还有一队。你左边。
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. Get on, take off! Exploding the hole!
Stupid! I'm not going anywhere with you.
You're a coward! Child!
Tell Rookwood to find me himself. Little brat! How embarrassing! Potato! Stupid one! No, go!
是我那个头在那个方家的爱马仕公司吗？
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
有了呢。对啊。
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl. and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Revelio. Incendio.
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Curious. The pyres are back where they started.
Incendio. Merlin himself would be proud.
There, how beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Wow， 很准哎！你说织崩哦？对啊，他很会织哎。
Sir Nicholas, our house ghost, is looking for you. You can find him near the Great Hall.
小帮手，我拿的。走吧，走吧。感觉他们会到前面堵我们，我们直直走啊。 靠左边，然后云德，你等下扫一下圈。
好哦。
等这一圈说完。来了来了来了。那个，
看他来了，好。
干没打坏。先扫先扫先扫。 先找我看。来喽！
等我一下啊！
快点，你扫完就要下去。扫圈就要下来了。好，下去。那一队感觉不能打。
Revelio。
老干了。 喷泉，
他们打我们，一定觉得他们打得赢我们，所以他们才这样。
嗯。哦，点过来了，靠边。
哪里？
太扯了吧！
我要直接飞到对面。
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ranrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again?
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now. They've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ranrock is getting more powerful, and his loyalists know it. They feel untouchable. Ranrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizardkind.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
On, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ranrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
The ones I faced were determined to make things difficult.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, Ron. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done. All the best to you. Once my cars arrive, I'd be happy to show you my wares. You there? Yes, you. I wonder if you might come with me for a moment.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Yes, Sir Nicholas de Mimsy Porpington, at your service.
Nice to meet you, Sir Nicholas.
I know about the book you found and its missing pages. I may be able to help. Follow me, if you will. It's not too far.
Wait, how do you know about the book? And that it's missing pages?
Word gets around amongst the ghosts. You were spotted with Mr. Sallow in the restricted section. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me.
今天突然翻到我的狗9年多前刚刚养它的时候的小狗样，很可爱。
那现在后悔了？
没有，因为它刚刚养它的时候，它是有点，就是它的毛色是暗暗的，然后它慢慢长大了，毛色会变绿。那个所以后悔了，没有啦，它本来就是器材哦。 没有，只是翻到以前觉得好可爱哦，小小狗。那所以你要不要要
favor in exchange for getting those pages?
Yes, it's nothing really. I'd be grateful if you could simply go into the kitchen and procure a little rotten roast beef.
你不要，他在睡觉，你就把它吵起来啊！
起来看你小时候样子。
我是他小哦。
摸他谁啊？
起来看看你长什么样子。
I beg your pardon. Roast beef. Rotten roast beef.
That is correct. Rotten roast beef. If one floats through it just right, one can almost taste it.
Ugh. I suppose I can do that. But why me?
It's simple, my young friend. My ghostly form cannot carry it.
No,
I'm not okay.
你要不要准备？
啊，你娘嘞！
哦，我吃饱了。
Now, if you'd be so kind as to collect the roast beef, I shall explain everything else in due course. Revelio. Ah, here we are. Tickle the pear.
Did you say tickle the pear?
Yes, in the painting. I'll wait right here. Do try not to get in the way of the house. I'm already imagining sweet aroma of rotten roast beef.
你4月最好不要来。我也可以去走就找你啊。
切西。
不知道他家在哪。
Revelio.
他就给我。
再给你地址。几楼？
给我。
几楼我都可以告诉你。
靠背。
地址拿来。
出卖。你的多
心。要的啦。
反正小六那边好像附近就只有一间麦当劳嘛，对不对？
没有啊，2间。
哦，没有，我听说你家最近的就是1间。
6家最近的应该是火车站的，但是我不知道。
没事，你不要误导我。
啦，
不要怕啦，不会怎么样啦，顶多那个麦当劳玻璃破一个洞而已啊。
靠背。
哦，没事。不能讲出来。你看我们自己排，后面就很正常。天台，你到底有没有在干呢
They want, never will. Found themselves a bit peckish, likely. You know how hungry growing humans can get. Certainly makes Rookie's job easier.
爸爸是要收费的。
Pardon me, but can you point me to the rubbish?
Nonsense was just about to dispose of today's collection. It's towards the back. Help yourself, I suppose.
这个跳伞队长肯定是陆军，
这是可以的，
一定是陆军。
我这是故意的，
就跟装处女一样，我是要额外收费的。
靠背。
Revelio.
It smells glorious in here.
就算会弄到队友，我还是要弄。哎，有那个乌龙跟我讲。
Revelio.
Oh, there's a disgusting smell. I must be getting close.
Oh, a student? What a treat! What can Finky get for you? A pumpkin pasty? Perhaps some Welsh rabbit?
Sounds lovely, but what I really need is this rotten roast beef.
Ah, Nick sent you, didn't he? Please help yourself. Finky supposes Nick's tired of loitering about simply to experience the faintest memory of the taste of food.
Do you and the other house elves conjure the food served in the Great Hall?
Goodness, no. Not even house elves can conjure food out of thin air. Food is one of the 5 principal exceptions to Gamp's law of elemental transfiguration. We can, however, multiply it, transform it, and of course, prepare it. Then we send it straight up to the Great Hall.
Are there any restrictions as to what you can make here?
Finky supposes not. However, Finky has had the best luck with the many recipes left by Helga Hufflepuff. Her quince pie has always been a favourite, but the newfangled Arbroath Smokies are becoming popular as well.
Namo eta.
Is it all right for students to wander into the kitchens?
Well, since you asked, students aren't supposed to be in the kitchens, but Finky doesn't mind. There's nothing that lifts Finky's spirits more than the company of students. We so rarely get visitors, and we have plenty of treats. Come back anytime you please.
No.
可是他的歌比好乐迪多哎。
那就盗版，没错，说的。
没错，
好乐迪。
It was nice to meet you. Thank you for the beef.
很贵。
Happy to help.
你没有去唱过日本 KTV， 那些都不算过。
没有，没有。
讲的好像你去唱过一样哎。
不是，我不是要回答他，我在回答你。好乐迪就真的很贵啊，而且CP值不够。
不止好乐迪贵，现在救人新据点也贵啊！完了，他被打了。
新据点后来本来就涨价。
好了，我把下载回来好了。
看他给我倒三小。
对，我倒了。
他干嘛？
Here's a welcome treat.
他就 AA 啊，这样可以了吗？这样你懂了吗
？Finky keeps all us house elves in line here in the kitchen. It's all right. She's the kind-hearted sort.
哦。
Charger rifle.
我真的傻眼。
你要开始支人家了。
对啊，我不要3倍竟然被捡到，就去打架。
You're back. No trouble, I take it. Not at all. Finky sends her regards, along with the rotten roast beef. Ah, glad to hear it. Kind elf. Now, let's get that beef to Sir Patrick Delaney Podmore, and you'll be one step closer to finding those pages. This is all rather cryptic, Sir Nicholas. What's going on? Terribly sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Sir Patrick organises the Headless Hunt, a group of headless ghosts who gather for various headless activities. Headless activities? Yes, you'll see. Anyway, I don't know how, but a member of that hunt, Richard Jackdaw, had the pages when he was alive. My plan is to take the rotten roast beef to Sir Patrick so that he'll allow me, us, to engage with the hunt and speak to Jackdaw. Shall we?
哦，干很准，不行。
I thought the rotten roast beef was for you. It is, in a way. You see, I've been trying to gain access to the hunt for quite some time. Offering the beef to Patrick may help me in that regard. One, of course, also helping you.
看不到这。
哦，你是弹走了，是不是？
What am I supposed to do when we meet the hunt? Allow me to do the talking. They can be a rather supercilious lot. I'm certain they'll be welcoming to you, however. In no small part due to the rotten roast beef you will come bearing. Is the headless hunt dangerous? Oh, the headless hunt wouldn't hurt a fly, let alone a student. Just a group of fun-loving headless ghosts. Very well. I'd like to meet Sir Patrick myself and see this headless hunt. Ah, wonderful. You won't regret it.
My mortal life was never this.
Do stay behind me. It's Sir Patrick we want.
Oi, Nesta, look who's here.
What have we told you, nearly headless Nick?
Hello, Sir Ramsed. Do let us pass. We brought a little something for Sir Patrick.
我不去丢了这回还没排到。
Do they always talk to you like that? Ah, all in good fun. Once Sir Patrick lets me join the headless hunt, I'll be right there with them. This offering is sure to win him over. Don't forget why I'm here, sir. Rest assured, you'll have your information from young Jackdaw in no time. Wherever he may be.
What I'd give for a flagon of mead or a nice leg of lamb right about now. Then this party would be complete.
How about the next best thing, Sir Patrick?
Ah, Sir Nicholas. And a student. Who let you in?
We brought you a gift.
This is all very suspicious. What do you really want? As if I need to ask.
It's Richard Jackdaw. Where can we find him? May we speak to him?
Jackdaw, eh? Why, here he is now. What a shame. Without his head. I bet you've always wondered what that's like, eh, Nick?
Sir, you jest.
It's bound to be around here somewhere. Probably being used in a game. If you find it, I give you my permission to speak with him, my young mortal. It's the least I can do for you for bringing this putrescent gift home.
Sir, there's another matter I wish to discuss with you, if I may.
Tut, tut, Sir Nicholas. How many times do I have to tell you? Our entry requirements are quite clear.
But, sir,
we aren't the headless except for a little bit of tendon hunt, after all. Now, please, follow me, and I shall help you find your way out.
Farewell, my young friend. Perhaps your luck with these chaps will be better than mine.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
Who will be next to play our little game of hide-and-seek amongst the pumpkins?
Hello again. Can you help me?
Ah, Sir Nicholas's young friend. Has he abandoned you?
Not at all. I need to speak to Richard Jackdaw. Sir Patrick said his head might be around here somewhere.
Indeed it might be. It is a bit unorthodox to include a mortal, but if you do wish to speak with him... Oh, why not? You can speak with Jackdaw if you can find his head amongst these pumpkins. Not just once, but 5 times. Good old Dumfrey will move the head to a different spot each time you find it. Those are the rules. What say you?
Why are you using Jackdaw's head for this game?
Well, if you must know, Jackdaw's our newest member, so we like to put him through his paces.
Please, could you explain the rules again?
Find his head amongst the pumpkins 5 times. Use your wand. I cannot be more specific than that.
How did you happen to become a member of the Headless Hunt?
I was executed alongside some fellow mutineers. We didn't like the way things were being run in our county, so we took matters into our own hands. Treason is such a strong word, but that's what we were found guilty of. Things would have turned out much better if they'd let me be in charge.
If that's what I need to do to speak to Jackdaw, I'll do it.
Marvelous! Of course, a mortal holding a wand has an advantage over us ghosts. You can simply blast away to your heart's content. Remember, the game's not over until you find him 5 times. Begin! Cast away until you find him.
Lumos.
然后底下有个传家宝跟威名造型啊，一点威名造型不就有了
Reparo.
Whatever you say, Dumfrey, this is not my finest moment.
But we're not through with you.
还是你要找富贵？
买不到啊。
为什么买不到？你选什么？
这个酷哎，
日服吧。
这个我觉得可以，我觉得
这个很帅，
I could do that too if I had
是
a
不是
wand.
选错伺服器？
最后一个嘞，动作是什么
？Is it over yet? Are we still going?
I've never seen it played like this.
这不是你的伺服器吗？
我要。冰球。刚不是我的，刚刚不是我的。不管。
哇，你跟鬼这个太罗巴这个太色了吧？
那个，你知道罗巴跟谁好像是一对？
我是说动作。
就是瓦基啊，就情人节的那个封面啊。
我说那个动作很赞呐。
Not too bad for a mortal. Now, say what you need to say to old Jackdaw here, hmm? You've earned it.
动作第2个。
Nicely done. But what's going on? You're not a member of the Headless Hunt.
No, I'm not. Sir Nicholas said you might know the location of some pages I'm looking for.
Merlin's beard. I know precisely the ones you mean. I picked them from Peeves. How could I forget? The map on those pages led me to my demise. I was not ready for what awaited me in that cave. The pages are likely still mouldering away with my, remains. Quite a final adventure, I must confess.
The pages are why you lost your head, and I must visit a cave and search for your corpse.
Yes. You'd think a decapitated ghost would get used to the word corpse. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to go?
What will I find in the cave?
Aside from my mortal remains, if I remember correctly, some treasures, a magical bridge. But what kind of an adventure would it be if I spoiled the surprises for you?
Did someone in the cave cut off your head?
I was having a look around when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, when you visit, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
How is it possible to steal from thieves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor. Whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. I found them after he ran riot through the library. Doubt he even noticed they were gone.
因为没有故事了，他又没有再出故事了。
你不要犹豫，好不好？你要转就转，不要犹豫。
你要到底要去哪里？
I better meet you. Thank you.
Not to worry. I'll just need to be reunited with my body first. But Dumfries can handle that. See you at the forest's edge.
靠北，爽三小。
那边有一队啊？
这边有一队？是你？
哎，我这里有一队，然后你，我干，你老输嘞！
多少那个？你赶快跑！你不要再恋战了。 没了呢。学生用走，再用一个走把这个魔咒打掉啊！每个人去武器走释放的时间都一样快啊，靠背。我一直在只会去表示走而已。他明明就只会那个。去武器走不太精确。他明明就只会对女生诉钱。没有，我跟你讲。 他如果真的会一个魔法，他只会一个，你知道吗？他只会对女生施展遗忘接口。
Care to try again?
干完人家再施展遗忘接口。
Very well. Good luck out there.
那用多了会不会后遗症？
我记得用多有后遗症。
你真的超废的哎！真的不是我他妈要讲。不是啊，我被两个锁哎，剩一个。 然后后面有一发射我，走各位，弄死他，睡！哎，后面有一队，后面有一队。我真的逃掉。对，你先跑。
It was mostly luck.
那跑掉，我现在。
你就是被后面那队抽死的嘛？那两发弓箭，两发弓箭，然后那个人再给我一管，我就没了。
你看弓箭有出空口长吗？
你就跑，不要管，你就跑，走过去，穿过圈圈走过去，
穿过我的粑粑，
快点，走就对了。
Thank you.
没关系，走就对。
往
左边，他不知道你走这。下一季我们就不用。下一季我只知道他能进空投。下一季2个赚就好。
I haven't tended them in ages.
看如果有几公投。
那个叫什么？
我记得克莱夫被修很大。
他不是一
有。Hello， 那个要剪那个要剪。
The training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
我上次滑到人家剪科技，
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
哎，下一季可以买队友的旗子。
You'll get it.
人家那边的时候可以把它买点。
对啊，去复活台买，不是啊，去那个合成台买。
钱来买运动队的旗子。
哎，他也没有说购买上限，所以可以一直买的。
有用啊！
僵尸可以洗人头，
越买越贵吧？
这样可以洗骷髅海。
不要整天去想着洗骷髅海，你有骷髅海，你还是要买。不是啊，骷髅海
我有啊。
那个人啊？你有那也是他妈刚开始啊！你现在有得了吗？你现在都是被人家。
那是真的有啊！
你的那个20个头打起来真的是没有20个头的力量。
说那个排位的那个，
你现在真的很没有20个头的力量，你知道吗？他一个人应该一个人。
就是那个啊。
哦，好准。
他会，就算你开小号，他也会放大你。
哦，摇射，走另外一边了，你白痴啊！
他会看定，
你为什么不走另外一边？
然后就把你直接升牌，这样子，直接让你上。
哇，有人，胖子有人，快走，有人。
左边，
你后面，
你后面3把都是20，3把都白给。
哪有？
你要讲什么？你上一把走一个位置是不是白给，然后被打到残血？那你这一把是不是也跑过去，然后被干到爆？
你这样讲，我突然间在想，我现在这个位置是不是白给？
是哦。
然后我
走一个白给位，
我的队友在塔的最上面。
冲都不看敌人位置就冲。
是啊，你跟我才知道什么叫白给的啊。
可是，哎，我是在为了在看人家的位置在哪里。
那我要在家吗？
我看你这把会不会？
你等你下载完啊，等你下载完。
没有，我是
You were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
倒数在打架。
你不是已经变浆糊了
I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter.
干的面粉。
Spellcasting
那你再
requires
重
a
新加
focused
水的话，
mind
它有
and
没
a
有
steady wand.
还有没有重塑的可能性？
不要想那些，简单来说，面粉受热就会变质。
啊
Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay in practice.
就跟你看到 A 片就会卡棒是一样的概念。
Professor, do you have a moment?
不一样。
I do.
你卡棒
What
还可以
is
软
it?
下来，那个救不回来。那个比较像是你装了，
Did you
那个
attend
比较像你
Hogwarts?
装了一
I
盆水
did.
泼出去之后，
I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House. Why
你
do
水
you
回收
ask?
不了。
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigellus Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
你刚不是用卡吗？
还有R99啊
Time itself. I never would have imagined such a thing.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the ministry for years.
Unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards. Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
You have. Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your wand work.
one must always be prepared for mischief, both inside and outside of the castle.
隔壁打完了，隔壁打1耶，
那怎么办？